What's going on? What's going on? Probably how we see it, listeners. Man, it's your boys. And all of us are back and better than ever. Eddie Dean, how you feel, my man? It's been a minute. It's been a good one. JJ, how you
It's been a
feeling,
little
man?
while, yeah.
JJ, how you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good. Hopefully, I don't get no lag on me and think I'm stuttering and shit. But I'm doing good.
Love you blue.
I'm gonna just
Yeah,
blame it
love
on
you.
alcohol. I'm gonna blame it on alcohol.
Yeah. Yeah. And how about you, Maury, man? What's going on, man? What's poppin',
I'm
man?
glad you asked. I'm glad I thought you was gonna skip me. But I'm feeling real good. I feel good, man. It's a Laker night. It's a Laker day. I'm back with my brothers, all of them.
All of us.
Eddie
All of
D's
us.
in this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
JJ's
I
in
ain't-
this bitch.
I've missed
You know
you
what I'm saying?
so. I missed
Man.
you all so much.
Missed them 3 gumbos ago, man. You know what I'm saying?
The whole goddamn man, the four amigos, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? we
the
back
four
in this
amigos.
motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Don Vegas couldn't join us today. You know what I'm saying? But he said he wished he could and he'll be here for the next one. And Eddie D got to meet
that's what's
Don
up.
Vegas. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm happy to be with y'all. I'm happy to be back with y'all.
Man, bro, today we got some good things to talk about today, y'all. I'm super happy, bro, about this episode, man. It feels like we're starting over again, you know what I'm saying, by having us all on stage, man. But first topic I want to talk about, fellas, is old Brock Purdy. He got him a little 2-game losing streak, and I kind of want to see if you guys feel like if the dude is actually a good quarterback or just basically a systems quarterback. Then, of course, topic 2 is going to be the NBA. Season finally kicked off. Lakers took an L. There's a few things I want to ask you fellas about that. And then lastly, man, we're going to end our session, man, with the old Captain Fact, man, which is very, very cool. You know what I'm saying? It's a new thing they would like to do, man. A lot of good topics come off of it, man. And maybe, too, may bring up a 4th topic, man, and just simply talk about the White Howard, man, loving balls. You know what I mean? On the low. But it is what it is, fellas, man.
Shit.
But it is what it is at this
Getting
point,
below the
fellas,
belt
man.
already.
Yeah. So, man, it's Hennessy time as always, fellas, man. So let's get ready to make it happen, man. Everybody pour up a drink if y'all got one. If not, man, hey,
Yeah,
it's all
I
good
don't.
in the
You know what I'm
neighborhood, bro.
saying? Don't got the Hennessy today, but I got me some good on Modelo.
That's what I'm talking about, man. All right, fellas, man. Topic number 1, man, I want to discuss with y'all, man. It's Brock Purdy, man. I want to know how you guys feel about this guy. Do y'all feel like he's actually a systems quarterback, or do y'all actually believe he's a legit quarterback? He can work in any system. Eddie, since it's been a minute since we heard your opinion, brother, let's start with you, man. How you feel about Brock Purdy?
Real quick. Can you ask that again real quick? Actually, I can edit it out right now. I think it's your background. I think with the guys in the background talking. So whenever you're not talking, if you can mute your mic while they're talking.
Got you. Yeah. But how you feel about that, Eddie?
Honestly, I was gonna let y'all go. I was gonna I want to see what y'all opinion was a little bit.
Hell no. Look, it's your day, goddammit. I want to hear that shit.
Birthday? What the fuck?
It's your day, goddammit. Hey, welcome back, Eddie. You first, goddammit.
All right, fuck it. So me personally, I'm one of the people that like Brock because of what he stands for, and to me, he is definitely an overachiever. I don't with me on this one, it's more like the eye test from watching his performance and whatnot. Like you got, and I don't like to use words that just to sound like I'm saying shit, but like the naysayers and shit who fucking feel some kind of way about it. I think Brock is solid. And I guess because of my personality being always where I'm a little optimistic about shit, and when it comes to
like me, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
did we know he's the Debbie Downer, we know.
Yes, he is. And the reason I'm throwing
Wow.
that in like in my head is because I'm thinking about all that shit from last year. But we get to that in a minute. No, I think that he is solid, and I don't think that he achieved. Okay, so my real take on this, I don't think that he achieved the numbers that he had and the success he's had by accident. I think that we often see quarterbacks have that sophomore slump. We can contribute it to film preparedness in like divisional stuff where people like, okay, we know we're going up against this guy, that he has tendencies to do this, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
What I'm getting at is everybody go through that. So
are you saying like people had time to game plan against him now in the sense?
I think that not just the game planning part, but just that natural, like, okay, like somebody has said this other, and it was a good point. I'm making sure I'm admitting it's not mine. That it's not like he was gonna go undefeated.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's not like he was never gonna lose a game.
Yeah.
So I've never been the type to be like the sky's falling just because somebody start, drop a game or two. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Okay, so then this is like I say, we off the top with the whole Minnesota thing. I ain't gonna lie, they played such a lockdown game. Like they were solid as a fucking rock. So to be honest, I don't know if I would call that one a trap, because you would think that they would be more like bounce back after the week that they took that first L. But it's almost like they wasn't going. It's almost like from what I saw and the way what's y'all boy name, Addison?
Yeah.
Amari, the way that they were playing and the way Cousins was playing, it's like they wasn't gonna lose that day. Yeah. It's like they kind of came with it.
And that's kind of what our mindset was, that game was make or break. Like if we would have lost that game, if we would have lost that game, we pretty much were going to probably end up being sellers at the deadline.
Yeah, it was one of them like must win games,
yes, for sure.
And they came with it. Like they really. Let's be honest, man. And this is I got like kind of I guess a question for you, Amar, because that's your team. Is it just me? Or does it seem, it's not off the subject, but it's pertaining to what we're talking about, but is it just me? Or does it seem like Minnesota, no offense, but like they've underperformed? You know what I'm saying? Like, I keep expecting them to be the team we saw the other day. And we finally, like, remember how we was laughing and talking shit about Detroit? Like how I was expecting them to see them and what they were going to do? That's the team I've been waiting to see in Minnesota for like about a year or two now. I'm like, they should be kicking people ass like that all the time. And the team they got.
Yeah, so you're not wrong. Obviously, I'm not expecting you to watch every game because obviously you're going to watch your team's, games and everything first, right? From what's been going on this season, honestly, every game we played this year, we could easily be undefeated right now. We went into Philadelphia and we literally beat ourselves. We almost we should have beat Philly at Philly. You know what I'm saying? We had Eddie D, we had 4 turnovers and lost by a touchdown.
You see,
4 turnovers. You know what I'm saying?
That should be a fucking blowout.
The first game against Tampa Bay, we turned the ball over 3 times. Every game this season, we have turned the ball over in the first drive every game this season. Against the Chargers at home, turned the ball over 2-3 times. Every game we have averaged 3 turnovers every game, and it's been only a 1-score touchdown, 1-score game. So it's just been beating ourselves. We are a good team. We've been beating ourselves. Brian Flores, we do have a young defensive, team right now, but they're getting better. I think we're still ranked like 25th right now, which is not great, but we're showing progression for sure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I can't wait till Justin Jefferson gets back because Addison's found himself, and now with him, I can't wait till he gets back. But yeah, we have underperformed, but it's been more so of beating ourselves than it has more so underperformed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If we can keep the ball to ourselves and not turn it over, we can do this every week.
Exactly.
We could do this week in and week out. I
believe that. So with that, that's kind of what I'm saying about the whole Brock thing. It's like when he's without those weapons that he had this past weekend, then I mean, how much? Okay, like for instance, what was the game they played? That first L he took. What was that? I'm trying to remember because it was 2 weeks.
That was against Cleveland.
Yeah. Okay. Now, so let's look at Cleveland. Now they defense is looking stout.
Not nice, but the offense was trash.
Thank you. So let's look at that. And when you look at the fact that he still had them in a position to win, I was shocked when I was watching this. I was like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So it's not like he's playing terrible. Yeah, he threw some picks, but it's going to happen. Now, I still believe this dude is overachieving even now. So it's like, so to answer the question, I'm sorry, I'm kind of off the subject.
You're good.
I believe that he is their quarterback. Okay. And I'm kind of using faith on this one because look at the stuff that we saw with Trey Lance and everything. Dog, and to the point where they got Sam Darnold, right? These are both 2 quarterbacks that, one, we were waiting to see what the fuck he was going to be. And 2, we know what the other one is. And we know that if a guy sucked, that why would they be starting Brock? But so I really believe he's that guy. They've seen him. They got rid of Trey Lance. They know what they got. I don't think that they would be that foolish to make those kind of moves. I think he is legit. I think he's suffering a sophomore slump. Like everybody would. That's just normal. So you especially when you've overachieved. You can't just run at that rate for so long and never dog. People don't want to admit it.
He's young.
Dog, people don't want to admit it, but there was a time, even when Mahomes went through a slump. It just they were still kind of winning a little bit, and he was still putting up decent numbers, but they weren't winning like they, it's like they kind of just and came on back. But it happens. It happens to everybody.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
To act like it shouldn't happen to Brock is like kind of like retarded because it's like he fits that team, and that's a lot of times what you need. It's systems. I mean, y'all know what I'm saying, man. I mean, to me, he's the best guy they got for that job right now, for sure.
JJ.
I think it is basically the same thing. The sophomore slump. I mean, the guys, like last year, they didn't get enough tape on him, and then all of a sudden they traded for McCaffrey. So then he had help in a different aspect. So it was like they were barely gonna get the hold on Purdy. And then they gave McCaffrey. So then they're like, okay, now we got to work out McCaffrey.
Yeah.
So they had to concentrate on handling McCaffrey before Purdy because he was new. They didn't have anything on him. So we're like, oh, we got to stop McCaffrey.
It was constantly shifting. That's a good point.
Yeah. So there was different pieces on the chess table that were getting moved, and they had to concentrate on one thing. Because I mean, McCaffrey, if you can't stop him, you're not stopping the quarterback. So I think that helped him a lot to prolong him getting better. So obviously this year, I mean, like I said, it's just more teams, had the off season to kind of get more tape on them, get some more defensive ideas to kind of hit them with. And I think that's what's going on. But I mean, it's like I said too. I mean, defense wise, I mean, I think the Browns are number one or number two.
They up there. They definitely up there. They might be number one. Hell, I'll take a look.
So yeah, I mean, you can't blame them for losing that one. And it's like I said, I mean, Minnesota came out with that mindset that they had to win this game. So, I mean, it is what it is.
I got a question for y'all. I don't want to interrupt you, JJ. But I got a question for y'all. Fuck the sophomore slump shit. Think about this season. Who has been consistent this season? Everybody suffered some stupid ass loss they weren't supposed to have. So
I could say Mahomes. Shit. I mean, Mahomes and shit. Mahomes and then
Philly lost on some stupid shit.
Yeah, you haven't been here. I mean, it's been a minute, and I've been saying since.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Shit.
I was just saying since the beginning. I've been saying Philly don't look the same. They just don't look the same. They just don't. Since day one.
Miami, Buffalo, all over the place. I mean, So maybe this is just one of them weird seasons. And I'm not going to say
where's shit going on?
Be better than them.
Where's shit going on? Like I said, bro, where's shit going on?
I didn't see, but you did say that in the text, and that's what's going. It is, man. It's weird. So
some new shit going on around. It ain't that clear. It ain't that goddamn Memorial. You know what I'm saying? But it's some other shit. It's some shit. It's some shit going on. Goddamn it. Yeah. But So me, man, I like Purdy. I like Mr. Irrelevant and everything. But I'm not gonna lie. I've said it before. We had a long talk about one segment a while ago about the whole with Davis Mills and when D-Wall was trying to back Tannehill and so forth, yada yada. I'm like, well, yeah, you put anybody in Tennessee with that running game and that defense, somebody can do what he did. If you put anybody with Frisco like a Garoppolo and so Garoppolo was a game manager. I do feel like you said he's the guy for them now, but shit. If you put somebody better back there, fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically what I'm saying is, like, I like Purdy, but I think anybody you put in Frisco, that team makes them look good. And that's just me. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing like with the Cowboys and Dak. If Dak doesn't have that goddamn defense this year, he's not doing shit.
What about the rumors about your boy going out? What's up with that?
Who going where?
About Cousins, the rumors I'm talking about.
I haven't. He ain't going nowhere.
What you think about that? You
He
don't
ain't
think
going
so?
nowhere. Nah, he's not going nowhere. He's already he has a no trade clause.
Browns. I don't know if
Oh
it's the
damn.
Browns number
Yeah.
one ranked
Oh
in
yeah.
total defense. I don't know if it can focus on.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
see it.
JJ,
I
you're right.
seen it. So yeah, no, he has a no trade clause. They've already mentioned it to him. He's not going nowhere. If we would have lost that game we just had, or two more in a row, but he ain't going nowhere. Excuse me. Definitely not to no goddamn Cowboys. If it was anything, it'd probably be the Jets or some shit like that.
Do you okay? So y'all division to me. Okay, so, and again, it's off the subject, but we got a little time. So, what is up with y'all division? Do you think that Detroit ain't for real and y'all could win that division?
I'm not gonna say Detroit's not for real, but
They let me down.
but seeing them get beat like that by that Baltimore team that has been so underachieving in the offensive side of the ball, to come out and obliterate them the way they
look
did,
like
man.
All Madden team on their ass.
I mean, and
it
look,
was like 28-0, like with 12 minutes left in the damn second quarter. I was like, God damn.
And it happens though, right? Every year,
it do.
The best of the best have those games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
So it happens. So I'm not gonna say they're not for real. We're up against it. Like, we're gonna have to go almost win this shit out to try to catch them. You know what I'm saying? But we have gotten past the most toughest part of our schedule so far. So do we have a chance? Yes, we have a chance because we played them twice as the season goes on. So we definitely have a chance. Especially if we can beat Green Bay this week. We've already beat Chicago, beat Green Bay.
That's easy.
So, they play a lot of teams
divisional.
tough.
It's divisional. So you're right. You're
right. So we'll see. But back to that, man. Yeah, I think that Purdy's he's solid. He's solid, and I think as time goes on, he will be a really good quarterback. But eye test, like you said, yes, he makes the right throws and all that. But it's also hard to fuck up when you got a guy like Christian McCaffrey that you can just duck the ball off to. When you have an offensive line that can fucking push people back the way they do.
When you
have a defense.
Shit.
You have a defense that can get you the ball back. And
fucking man. Defense,
I'm gonna stand on business right now, and I'm gonna say he's a systematic quarterback, and that's just I'm gonna stand on that right now. And I'm not saying that he hasn't proven that he's not a decent quarterback, but I'm gonna just stand on what I think it is right now. And I think he's a system quarterback right now because I would like to see him without all those tools and see what he can do without that. And it's not a knock against him. It's just the fact that he came in with, almost like he came in on Christmas Day. He came in with a bunch of presents from the day one, and so.
But my thing is, and I know nobody's putting a negative. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, JJ. I've been talking. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
I know that nobody's putting a negative connotation on it, but what's so wrong with it, dog?
Nothing wrong with
it. Exactly. Too often. I know it's just a question, and we're making a distinction. But
yeah, that's all it is. It's just
people act like something wrong with it. Like
it's not.
It's not. We are, but it ain't. If you like you said, you use some good shit. Christmas. If you are blessed to come into a situation like that, then man, make the best of that shit. Don't fuck it up.
It's like, growing up on the streets and growing up in the suburbs, like, what I'm saying? It's two different worlds, but it's still at the end of the day, like growing up in the streets, like I had to work for everything I had, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it made me a better man to this day. Like now I'm stronger, I'm wiser. You can't nobody tell me shit. Like I went through the mud to get where I'm at. And now I'm a stronger man and individual, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm at a path to where I appreciate shit more. Then boom, you know what I'm saying? I came out the suburbs, right? Boom. Okay. I came out shit into the world as a grown man with great credit and this and that with a nice car, yada, yada. But it don't mean any less. It don't make me any less because, I didn't go through the hood or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
so it's just two different avenues, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
You're right.
There's nothing wrong with how he got it. It's just the fact that I'm just saying I would like to see what he could do without it. And right now I'm saying he's a systematic quarterback just because of the fact that he's had so many tools and things to work with, you know what I'm saying? And that's all it is. Nothing wrong with it for sure. Like you said, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. I like the point you made. What you got, JJ?
Okay. So to what Maury was just saying, okay, the first game he lost was to the Browns. You've already confirmed they were the number one defense.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
So, okay, so that one that he lost. The second game, I don't know, like y'all were talking about the weapons. He did lose Deebo Samuel 5 minutes into the game. Mm-hmm. So if they had a good game plan, they look at that and they're licking their chops, man. They're like, okay, Deebo Samuel's out. We just got to control Christian McCaffrey, and all he has is Ayuk to depend on. So one player is not going to do all
Well,
that for him.
What
You know
about
what I
what's called? He got
He
Kittle
still-
too.
He still had Kittle, and he still has CMC. Or I'm sorry, you talking about the Browns game,
No, the last one,
the Vikings.
because that's where
Well,
he
so
lost.
all he was missing was Debo against the Vikings.
Yeah, I think he
Yeah.
was what's
Say,
called back for that one.
we ain't got Justin Jefferson. That shit, like
Yeah, they were
that-
both missing two good play, like one
Yeah.
player, good player.
We missing Justin Jefferson, and we got goddamn 25th ranked defense in the league. You feel me? So like,
Yeah, I mean,
it was not to me, it was not a bad game to lose, is what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
if that would have been hell, what's a solid it's like it's so much separation between quarterbacks now. Like you don't really have a whole bunch of solid motherfuckers that you can depend on every week, but without saying people like Mahomes, but like let's just say like a solid quarterback, that could have been anybody, they would have lost that game. So
yeah, no, I'm not making excuses for the guy. I mean,
oh no, I know you're not.
I mean, the dude came out and he played a hungry team that was coming after anybody they had to come after.
Yeah,
and
it
they
was gonna
did.
yeah.
yeah.
So I mean, it is what it is. But
Yeah, somebody's getting their ass whooped that day by Minnesota. It's
yeah,
just that simple.
Well,
I don't give a fuck who that was.
I guess we all we systematic, not systematic. You know what I'm saying? By the end of the day, we all agree that Brock Purdy is not ass. You know what I'm saying? He's a decent quarterback. And he can get the job done. We'll move forward now to the NBA, man. We got a lot of things we could talk about in the NBA, but obviously the first thing, since we here, you know what I'm saying, and we haven't got to get into the Lakers, man. We know what the Lakers are. We know that they made some good adjustments. I love the way Prince played, man, for his first game. I was excited to get him in the offseason.
He did play good, man.
I loved it. We needed
shots like we needed.
And that's what we needed.
Yeah, we need that shit. God,
the defense was it was killing me, man, because you know what? I don't know if it was just me, man, but this shit not feel like deja vu, like the same fucking. It felt like we was watching the playoffs again. Like we try to make a run, and then boom, 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 here these motherfuckers come.
That's how it was.
Jokic, and it was,
get kind of close. And
I was getting like a migraine, bro.
Right back in your ass. That's how it was too.
It looked just like the playoffs, bro.
Yep.
And it was irritating me because I'm like, and then we having to work for all our shots, and they getting wide open layups and wide open. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, God, what the fuck? Like, it was just killing me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then
there was one little stretch where the officiating got kind of a little sloppy, but other than that, they just came to play. They just outplayed LA.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I wasn't expecting that. You know what I'm saying? Just because usually when teams come out after a championship, you like that, all the emotions. Usually, you almost
that's normally when you whoop their ass. That's what I was saying. That's what I said.
Yes. You whoop their ass.
The game we should have won. I said,
you whoop their ass, but then nobody really takes it seriously because everybody knows.
They got their rings and shit. They all like,
but they got their rings and beat us again.
They got their rings. It's like their rings was like it was full of power or some shit.
Man, God damn.
What's the motherfucker? Was it
the fucking
Power Rangers or some shit? Yeah.
Bro,
they were like fucking Thanos.
Yes, bro. Yeah,
power their ass up. And
so, man, so that shit threw me off, bro. And obviously, we got AD, bro. Just not like you go. And the thing that killed me is that he was showing like in the first half, like going at Jokic, like going at him. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't notice that till you said about his actual points. Like he wasn't doing shit.
He was the first half. He was going at him, like being aggressive, going to the hole. He was doing what we've been wanting him to do. I was excited, like, yo, this might be the fucking MVP season we've been waiting for. And then the second season, like, what the fuck? Like,
no, it's like that was just it, man. Like,
and then he turns into like a little bitch. He don't even try no more. Like, he stopped making shots. He don't try on defense. Motherfucker did. Austin Rivers had more rebounds than him. How are you that fucking big? Like, oh my Lord, y'all take it over.
I love Austin Rivers, but
we know this. We love the fuck out of him.
He giving everything. He giving 110%. I love that shit, man. That motherfucker be dying like he Dennis Rodman. He be all up, dog.
But he should have his contract. Shit.
Dog, let me tell you something. I'm that shit. I was fired up. I texted y'all early. I was like, man, I want to win this game so bad. I said, oh my God.
I was with you. I was with you, man.
Bad. And
I was with you.
They came out there, and it's you can't deny you can't deny Denver. They just
Oh,
really
no,
a
they're
solid
nice.
fucking club.
They're nice.
Like there's like no holes in that game, man.
Bro.
At least in that matchup against LA, it ain't they look like they just ready.
And you know how they play? You know how when we go against certain teams, right? There's specific teams, Clippers being one of them.
Yeah.
Whenever they play us, them motherfuckers like sell they soul every time, bro. Them motherfuckers don't miss nothing. You can be in
that's their best game of the year.
Kawhi be braiding his hair while he's shooting the motherfucking ball, bro. These motherfuckers can't miss when they play us. And then the next day, 2 days later, them motherfuckers will go 0 for goddamn 12 from 3-pointers or some shit. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Sacramento's one
hurt after that.
Sacramento's one of those teams that they go crazy against us. You know what I'm saying? It's those specific teams that when they go against us, go crazy. Denver is just like that.
Could be that team. They just need some. They need some help, man.
Denver
could be that team. Man.
They could. And what I was trying to get to is that Denver just that team. They do that shit.
I think so.
Night in and night out. They just do that to everybody though. So I can't even get. It's frustrating, but I don't get as frustrated when I see them do that shit to every other team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the shit that frustrates me. Are the teams that do that shit to us and then brick that shit off,
don't do it to nobody,
and then don't do it to nobody else. Like that's the shit that kills me. You know what I'm saying? But JJ, how you know?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, just a little thing I noticed. I don't know if Amori noticed it. I think your volume is like going lower and lower as the part is going, Eddie.
Oh, really?
You said mine's?
No, Eddie's.
How do I sound right now?
Oh, you good.
Yeah, it's better.
Sound normal?
Yeah, right now you sound fine.
I might be talking, man. Yeah. I'm so fired up. I might not even be talking.
And probably because I've been yelling and his sound lower. We got to Anthony Davis and shit. And man, goddamn.
Nah, that's good. That's good looking.
Well, just a little tidbit that I saw, man. A lot of people were worried about Wemby because he was playing like, I guess, like really bad whenever they were training and all that stuff. But man, that boy,
I like him.
I saw him do like a 3-pointer and then he still jumps like somebody's gonna block his shit. Like that shit was funny to me. I was just like, what the, like, you ain't gotta jump, all you gotta do is
really know, man. I'm surprised he can't dunk from the fucking 3-point.
Man, some Space Jam shit.
Yeah, some Space Jam shit, man. God damn.
Yeah, that boy, he's got some talent, man. Some passes he's been doing and everything. Like, he looks like he's gonna be good. Hopefully, he just doesn't turn into one of those glass players that gets hurt all the time.
Yeah. I hope not.
But that and Zion.
I'm glad to see him back.
Yeah,
you know what? He still looks heavy to me. He still looks on the heavy side to me, man.
Dudes, man. He just thick, I think, man.
And it's crazy seeing. Yeah, man. That boy,
that motherfucker's athletic, man. Like he just seemed like he
is.
Big bone or some shit.
And I get nervous, man, after every game to see like some type of announcement. Oh, he's out next game or some shit, bro. I hope he could play a whole season, man, because the sky is the limit for that team, man. With McCollum and fucking Brandon Ingram and them boys, man, the sky is the limit for them, man.
Really in his groove right now, too.
Yeah, man. Like, so I hope that he can stay healthy. I really do.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about
how y'all feel about fucking Milwaukee?
Well, so I haven't really been able to watch the game right now because we on here right now. So I watched the highlights.
What y'all think about the team? Like,
yeah. We talked about this before. On paper wise, I like him on the offensive side. I really just want to see what it's going to be like on defense. You know what I'm saying? Because, obviously Drew Holiday, we know what he is and what he brings to the table, as a defender and shit like that. So he does a lot, as far as taking on the best player on the team every night, So that's what I want to see. How is that going to work out with them? But also, the last coach didn't seem to favor Crowder, and Crowder was very vocal about that. Now he seems to be getting that playtime, so maybe he can step in and take that defensive side role, for Drew. Now, is he Drew Holiday? Hell no. But you substituted and got more offense, So maybe he can just focus on being a defender that they lost in Drew, and maybe they can make up for that. You know what I'm saying? So that's really all I'm looking to see is how that meshes as far as the defensive side. I think offensive wise, they're gonna figure that out. I think yeah.
Who you about to say, Amar? Who were you about to say about who?
How did Boston look to you last night?
I didn't get a chance to watch them
because they went to the wire. They went to the wire against the the Knicks.
It was
it's not like the Knicks is a bad team. They're not a bad team.
They must have been losing early though, because my son, he was like, man,
well, Boston was
wrong with Boston. I said,
no, Boston was actually pulling away. They kept getting big lead. They actually kept getting like 10, 12 point, 13, 14 point leagues. And then Knicks would make a run and come back, and then they would break off and then come back. And then Knicks had the lead towards I think the last 5 minutes of the game, and then Boston rallied back. And Porzingis was out there doing his thing, hitting threes, going to the hole, making shots.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, man. So I guess right now I would say give them time as well. But same for them. I feel like you lose a lot of defense. And that's what it's going to. If Porzingis goes down, that's gonna be a bad hit for them. Losing Brogdon, losing Smart, losing Grant Williams. That's a lot of defense right there. And if they lose Porzingis, man, they're going to be in a bad spot. They are.
But at least he's trying to play and produce. So
yeah.
So I mean, I was happy to see that. I'm not gonna lie, but I do agree with you on the defensive part.
Did you see that game, JJ, or did you happen to see any of the highlights?
Of the Boston,
which one?
New York,
Boston and New York
game.
Nah, I didn't.
I got busy, but I wanted to watch that too.
Yeah. Well, man, shit, what anything else y'all been on y'all minds? You know what I'm saying?
Whatever the hell's on y'all mind, man. What you want to talk about your boy, man? What's up?
Ah, shit. I know who you talking. Hey, my boy got there. He ain't my boy. I mean, I don't know if the world has heard, you know what I'm saying? But apparently, oh, Lord Jesus. Apparently Dwight Howard likes more than just basketballs, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Are you surprised? That's the question. Are you surprised?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. This caught me a little off guard. It did. I know some people said that they're not surprised, and
I wasn't surprised at all. I was like,
and maybe because I don't, maybe because I got so much shit going on, I ain't really. I don't know. I got a good radar when it comes to that kind of shit in person. You know what I'm saying? I do. Like I got a good Spidey Six tingling. I really got a good fucking radar when it comes to that shit in person. Maybe it's because I only look at him and think about the sports shit of it. I don't know the weird hairstyles and shit. I thought about but I don't. Man. Yeah, man.
For me, it's because he never had no heart. Like he always acted a little, and I'm not gonna hold it against somebody that feminine shit, but he just kind of always acted kind of like he.
But on the court though, but on the court,
something.
Oh, so off the court, yes. Off the court, press shit like that. Yes, a little feminine, But on the court, he's always played hard on the court though. He's always been hard on the court though.
He played good defense and shit, but it's like. I don't know.
It's a lot of because till this day, reason why I'm saying,
you know what? Go ahead.
No, just because till this day, the Lakers have been needing somebody like him down in the hole. Is what I'm saying.
That's how he came up. I said,
and that's what I'm saying. So if he fruity, goddamn, then what is these other motherfuckers? Then it's like, God,
you know what it is. This is what it is. Because I don't want to even make it like I'm just making derogatory about but this is what it is. It's not about the gay shit for me. It's not. It's how he did it. Now, he act like somebody who got something to hide. And that's his personality. With him throughout the years, all the shit that went on, all the times he came to the Lakers and shit like that, and all the stupid shit, it's always like something was suspect about his personality. And so it ain't about the gay thing as much as I'm not surprised he was.
To me, it's the gay shit.
I mean, that's this particular brand of fucked up. But what I'm saying is, I'm not surprised he was hiding some shit because he acted like a sneaky, like something was wrong, man. He always acted. So it's not as much I'm condemning that motherfucker for that as much I'm saying I'm not surprised he was hiding something. Like they could have told me he was like a serial killer. I'd be like, because he just acts like a sneaky motherfucker. So that's the part.
So you basically saying you just been waiting for something to come out on his ass, right?
I've never trusted that motherfucker.
Well, there was 2 years ago that his one of his baby mamas came out about how he actually is not a dad to his kids. That he does not. That's just fucked up there. Yeah, that was 2 years ago when that came out.
Again,
that he
see my look.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and
it's just something weird. I don't want to call it weird, but something that's lacking in his like
I've-
character
yeah.
where he don't move like people. So, and I'm not sitting there saying gay makes you that way as much. I'm sitting there saying,
Yeah.
maybe he has learned to be that way by hiding another side of himself, is what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
And it's all fucked up now because now after hearing this shit, now I see this big ass motherfucker like walking around in, like Hulk Hogan's red and yellow flower things around his neck and shit, doing weird shit. And
Yeah, you looking back at old shit. You like, oh wait, it was always there. No, but think about it. If you'd have heard that shit, like that Deshaun Watson shit, and it was about him, you'd have believed it. You'd be like, I believe it. Because he moved weird like that, man.
Yeah. And so for anybody, go ahead, JJ.
Yeah, go ahead, JJ. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, I bet you everybody he done played with kind of feel violated whenever he slapped their ass, and they just remembering that shit.
Yeah, like, man, was that a good game? Or like,
but it's a good ass.
And so for those out there, if you don't know what we're talking about,
we went on about 10 minutes on this shit.
well, but we went for 10 minutes without saying anything.
Yeah,
though, you know,
right.
like
I'm laughing because you're right.
So, speculation or not speculation at this point is in court, so it ain't speculation no more. He has admitted to seeing a guy from Instagram that he thought was cute, handsome, whatever you want to call it. Met up with this guy, brought this guy to his room, and consensually, did things, kissed, hugged, whatever you want to, whatever detailed things they did. It was consensual, but it was man on man. And again, I have no issues with man on man. Hey, it's not my thing, but I have no problem with it. I have cousins, family. You know what I'm saying? I have friends that I kick it with. Whatever the case be, like I have no problem with that. It's just this is Dwight Howard we're talking about now. Okay, so this man that acts all hard. Again, there's nothing wrong with acting hard and being gay. So let me not even put that out there. It's just this big buff dude.
Something wrong with acting hard anywhere.
So
acting hard as a bitch.
And so, but yeah. So let me get
that's fairness. I'm not going to exclude gay motherfuckers.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, met up with a guy, and he did some things. And this guy did.
To take you serious. It's the way you said it. I'm already
this guy that he.
I'm so sorry, man. Go ahead. You making it funny, man.
I'm not trying to. This is how it's coming out.
I know you are, but it's funny. I'm sorry. Man.
All right. Don't apologize. It's been a long time. So this guy that he did some things within his room is accusing Dwight Howard of it was a one-on-one, and Dwight Howard supposedly is being accused of bringing in a third party, and this third party contractor, whatever you want to call it, was a guy dressed as a woman who Dwight Howard apparently forced this friend from Instagram to have a threesome that he thought it was supposed to have been a one-on-one. He came in that room. Somebody else came out the closet, peekaboo, and it was in, and yeah. So now he's suing Dwight Howard for basically forcing him into a threesome with a man dressed like a woman. So any of those out there that didn't know what we're talking about, that's kind of what's going on. Cats out the bag, snakes out the goddamn garden. Dwight Howard, he's bi, I guess then, right? Yeah, he has a kid and he's been with women. So
yes, I would say so. Man.
Yeah, he's bi. So again, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, how it came out, and everything and how things is going on. He's, facing this guy in court right now. And he's definitely admitted to the, hitting this guy up, getting his number, doing things with him. He's just declining the whole sexual assault part of it that he forced him in. And again, as a man, can't nobody force me to fuck unless if you got a gun to my head.
Thank you, man.
If you say you finna go kill my kids, like, you feel me? Like, I got your wife right now, about to hang her. Like, it gotta be some crazy shit for me. For you, like, bro, I'm not gonna say for what you're gonna get me to do, but you gotta do some crazy shit. You got my life or family life got to be on the line for some crazy shit like that to happen to you. Like you force me to fuck a drag queen or some shit like that. Like, bro, it gotta be some crazy shit. Like for real. So unless he can prove in court that Dwight had a gun to his head or some crazy shit, I don't even know how that's a court case. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know,
Do you think that maybe because one thing that we always talk about when we had a conversation about contracts and athletes and money and careers and shit like that, do you think, because I mean, to be fair to them, let's just trying to be fair to the motherfucker, not about the specifics behind this case, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm finding out more about it from you telling me some of it just now. Do you think that, because we always go hard on people who do stupid shit while they playing, you know what I'm saying? And maybe to be fair to him, he just been waiting to live this fucking lifestyle, and now that he able to do it without really feeling like he could hurt his career, maybe, I'm not saying, it's almost like it's easy for me to be hard on somebody, like, and because again, the shit I feel about him I don't give a fuck if Dwight was Will Chamberlain and had 1 billion bitches, or if he was doing gay porn. If you gonna be on within the purple and gold, I expect production. I need you to be about that shit. And I had to forgive him for that shit with Kobe, but he did come back and help us.
Yeah, for sure.
The point I'm making is that's how I look at him, and I always watched him because of shit like that. The point, and what I'm saying is at the end of the day, I guess I don't want to be too hard in condemning somebody because I know I didn't really care for the guy, is what I'm saying. And it's one of the things where I did my best to try to appreciate when he came back the second time and help the team out. But other than that, man, I don't know. It's like, I'm not. If you're gonna do crazy shit, it's the time to do it, I guess, for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'm not condemning him. Like I said, the biggest thing for me was that this was a shock for me. It wasn't a shock for you, like you were saying. It was a shock for me. You know what I'm saying? It was a bit of a laugh too. And the only reason why I say it was a laugh because it's just hard, because say I didn't see him as that. You feel me? So for me to see it now, I just got all these different just things in my head, down shit and ideas. And you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I'm not condemning him for it because he said nothing wrong with it. And like I said, I don't think nothing's gonna happen to him. Because again, you have to prove something that made you do this shit. You feel me? So that's why I'm laughing about it, because I don't see it. Like, it ain't like his life is in jeopardy or no shit like that to me personally. I just don't see his life being in jeopardy for this shit. It sucks that this came out. If this isn't the way he wants to come out, you know what I'm saying? It sucks on that behalf that this is the way it happened. For it to be like this, you know what I'm saying, of all things. But other than that, it's nothing but, he'll learn from it. And I think he'll move on. And now the world knows now.
Think about it. Think about the stuff that we're saying and trying to be fair to lifestyles that we don't live. That's why I say I'm be like fair and say, fuck that. What I'm getting at is try to be fair to lifestyles that we don't agree with. I don't think it sucks that it come out. I think if anything, it sucks that it ain't came out. Now, without whatever,
I'm just saying the way. I'm just saying the way. To me,
and it's not as much the semantics as far as what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying. I'm saying that it shouldn't have to be that way for him.
Yeah,
that's who the fuck you are. Go be who you are, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying.
If anything, if that's who he is,
it's to set you free. This should set you free. I feel what you're saying.
That's it. So fuck it, man. I mean, be who the fuck you gonna be, man. Shit.
Well, shit. I guess that's what Deshaun Watson did for him too. Set him free.
Set him free, man.
Now he just knows shit. Make sure he get the okay this time.
No, what's going on with that motherfucker, man? What's up with him?
We kind of right there on the. We'll get JJ. You got to understand this NBA on this Dwight Howard shit, man. Hold on.
I got just a few little pointers, but
come on.
I mean, dude, it's like I said, man. I don't have anything against that lifestyle. Like, it's like many of y'all, we have family members, friends that are like that. The only thing I ask for is in those situations is I respect your way of living your life, but I need that same respect and towards me.
Yeah.
I mean, just don't come at me with some stuff, trying to, you know, bring that lifestyle, around me or whatever. That's it. You know what I mean? Um, Other than that, I mean, we've been saying about the weird shit going on. We should probably make it a section on this show because
For real.
there's some weird shit. Yeah, I mean, it really is. But hey, that's his life. He wants to live it. Hey, go at it. Fucking
Yes, sir.
step on the gas and get at it. Hey,
Well,
and
weird shit going on.
yeah, I think that we need to make just like the cap section. We need to have a fucking weird.
Hey, I got you.
shit
I got
going
you.
on.
I'm gonna work on that with that cap. I'm gonna make a little voice note to where like where going on. Or I'm gonna get all that. I'm gonna get all that together. I'm gonna get all that together, man. I'm gonna get all it together. Well, man, look, it was good, man. Being back with everybody. We lost D-Walt, at some point in this, but I'm sure he's busy. He got some shit going on. He lost some service, but we'll have him back next time. Eddie D, it was good to have you back. JJ, it was good to. Well, you've been here. You know what I'm saying. Before we finish this off, we've been finishing things off with the capper fact. So this time I got 3 things this week. I usually do about 4 or 5, but we're going to just do 3 things, switch it up a little bit on these topics, make it a little different. So we're going to hit y'all with this capper fact. Started with number 1, capper fact is Stone Cold the greatest of all time. Eddie D.
Oh, man. Cap, shit.
God damn it.
Come on, man. I look like fucking
God
I ain't
damn it.
D-Mark.
God damn it.
Yeah, fuck that. I got no. I can tell you who, but I'll let
Who,
y'all know.
no, go ahead. Who's yours? Who?
No, for me, I give you my top 3. It ain't
Just who's your GOAT? If he ain't the GOAT, who's your GOAT?
That's hard, man.
Don't grind at me. You don't grind at me.
If I had to say who was my top for, and it's gonna sound corny, but it is what it is because of the influence and the way I felt as a kid, and the way I love the sport and what make me watch it is got to be Hulk Hogan.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, JJ, Stone Cold the greatest of all time. Capper facts.
Man, Eddie Dean stole the words out of my mouth. I'm dead serious. I mean, growing up as a little kid, all I knew was Hulk Hogan. Yeah, whenever I was growing up, then I heard about Stone Cold. Everybody was talking about Stone Cold.
We got a few years on him. See,
so it makes sense. It makes sense.
With Hulkamania, he did.
Yeah.
Like we did.
Well, that's all good. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? But mine's just motherfucking fact. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's all good though. You know what I'm saying? He is the greatest of all time, but everybody has opinions and it's cool.
It's all good.
It's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. I'll drink to that. You know what I'm saying? Moving on to number two, man. For fact, the Paul brothers, man, and their fights, man, are they entertaining to you at all? Cap. Cap, man. I me personally, if y'all been watching this shit, man, like I'm just so over the fucking them fighting all these fucking old UFC players. I mean, fighters and shit, bro. All the antics like the last fight that fucking Logan had, fucking the fight in the ring with security. That shit is all fake, bro. Like that shit's not happening in real life. There's motherfuckers that really be having real beef in boxing, and that shit don't happen. You feel me? So all this shit is so
I do like the effort, but it's not entertaining.
Yeah, man, it's not entertaining at all. And so we all going with Cap on that, man. We're gonna finish it off, man. Cap or fact? Is Otani gonna sign with the Dodgers? Cap or fact? JJ.
Cap, because he's signing with the Astros.
Go ahead, Eddie D.
I know he ain't signing with the Braves, so fuck it. I guess Cap fact. I don't know shit. It's a push. It's a push. I don't know what because he ain't.
Well, I'm going fact, goddamn it, man. We can't agree on shit. This is facts. I'm going facts, goddamn it. Well, look, man, it's that time, man. Again, it was so good to have my boys back, man. We missed you, ADD. You know what I'm saying? It was great to have y'all back, man. Have us all the band back together, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait, man, for us to get together and have this goddamn Hot Wings video, man. I can't wait.
Kill somebody, man.
Hey, bro, my asshole don't like hot shit either.
Yeah, trying to torture somebody.
Hey, my asshole don't like hot shit either. Believe that, bro. We gonna all be in there going through it, bro. Believe that, like for sure. But again, it was good to have y'all back, man. Look,
it's good seeing y'all, man.
For everybody that's been rocking with us, you know what I'm saying? Again, continue to rock with us, continue to check us out. You know, we're on what is it shit? Spotify, you know what I'm saying? We're on Apple Podcasts. You know, we got the Instagram, call it how we see it, Instagram. Continue to follow with us, rock with us. We're gonna keep coming back every week as we keep going. Again, tune in, continue to send us questions. You know, if you have topics you want us to talk about, do that. You know what I'm saying? As we always speak about, you know, on a daily basis, man, you don't know what people are going through. Don't be that guy that puts somebody over the edge. You know what I'm saying? Check in on the people that you love. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just a quick tap in, how you doing today? Treat everybody with respect. Treat people with the way you want to be treated. Show love, man. Because like I said, you never know how somebody's doing that day. You might be that last reason to put somebody over the edge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
don't be that
powerful.
person. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're going through something hard in life, you know what I'm saying? Reach out to somebody if you need to. Don't hold it in. We're human. We need somebody to talk to. Let that out. You know what I'm saying? We're all human. We're all going through things on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? So emotional, man, support, you know, just the well-being of people, just it's a serious thing in life right now. You know what I'm saying? So just again, just think before you speak, think before you act. Keep God with you. You know what I'm saying? Keep faith when you are going through tough times, man. And you know, that's I'm leaving with that on that note, man. And again, this is call it how we see it.
Lakers
What's
and
that?
Suns.
Oh, it's a close game. It's a
Oh
close
no,
game.
yeah, I'm talking about the Lakers though. Just saying good luck for the Lakers.
Oh yeah, man. You already know. You already know, man.
The 76
I'm about to tune into that right now. I'm about to tune into that right now. But again, man, we love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in with us. Keep tuning in with us. We'll be back next week. We love y'all. It's call it how we see it. We out.